The apocalypse hit the whole world. Every vehicle registered to your name became your own exoskeleton mech. Some with Lamborghinis became speed assassins. Some with armored trucks became tank warriors. But I only had a rental bike to my name, so I turned into a useless steel skeleton. A passing mechanical beast crushed me like an ant without a second thought. But when I opened my eyes, I had traveled back 1 week before the transformation. This time I am getting the biggest truck there is. Memories flooded back like a tidal wave. The transformation was caused by cosmic radiation called the mechanical spark. Every vehicle on Earth came alive in an instant, bonding with humans. The conversion rules followed mass conservation and function mapping laws. The bigger, heavier, and tougher your vehicle, the stronger your mech becomes. Sports cars turned into agile assassins, fast but thin as paper. One scratch and they shatter. SUVs became balanced infantry units. Buses became slow armored transports, weak firepower, but built like a tank. And those who owned heavy haul trucks became mobile war fortresses. With that in mind, I grabbed my phone right away. My balance showed $3,245. Not even enough to buy a single tire, but a wicked grin spread across my face. Back in my old life, I was always the guy who paid his bills on time. But now with only 7 days left, before society collapses, money will become worthless paper, the most useless thing in the world. Time to max out everything. My fingers flew across the screen. Every loan app one could find. I hit them all. In just 30 minutes, my account had jumped to $600,000. Not enough, still not enough. I need the power to crush anything with one punch. That night the underground moneylenders in Bay City were buzzing about a madman. He ignored interest rates, ignored contracts, just wanted fast cash. By dawn, I stared at that long string of numbers in my account. 3.8 million. Bay City West Industrial Heavy Machinery District. This big boy is called the Facebreaker. Manager Johnson patted the massive cold tire. Was custom built for a mining company out west, but the owner went bankrupt, so the truck got left here. Empty weight 570 tons. Payload 880 tons. Fully loaded it hits 1450 tons. 1450 tons. My eyes went wide. In my past life Nick was so proud of his Ferrari. That thing weighed barely 1.5 tons. Even that devourer beast that stomped me to death looked like maybe 1,000 tons at most. If I owned this truck, when the apocalypse hits, what kind of terrifying mech would it become? 10 minutes later, the digital contract was signed. With a soft ding, my account balance hit zero instantly. The engine roared when I turned the key. This steel heart dormant for 3 years came alive. But having this beast is not enough. 7 days until doomsday. Plenty of time to arm this thing to the teeth. I pulled out a crumpled piece of paper, with an address written on it. The biggest black market garage in Bay City. Ram spikes welded on, reinforced steel mesh installed. Turn this truck into a mobile armory. Nick and Mike, a gnat devourer beast. Are you ready to face your nightmare this time around? After everything was ready, only 24 hours remained until doomsday. Something in the city felt off. Animals everywhere stopped eating and started howling. Cell signals kept cutting in and out. I drove my fortress toward my carefully chosen spawn point, an unfinished overpass at the edge of the city. High ground with elevation advantage, clear sight lines, easy to attack and easy to defend. Most importantly, few people and even fewer cars. The first wave of the apocalypse does not come from mechanical beasts. It comes from the cars right next to people. Picture this: rush hour traffic jam. Thousands of cars on an overpass all mutate at once. Doors turn into jaws. Seatbelts become tentacles, devouring the humans trapped inside. That scene is what a real hell on Earth looks like. As seconds ticked away, 10 seconds left until doomsday, a red Ferrari was revving at the intersection. That was Nick, driving with the top down, holding a selfie stick live streaming. Hey everyone, check out this guy. Pretty cyberpunk, right? But the next second, his stream cut out. Traffic lights went dark. The entire city power grid collapsed instantly. A purple shockwave descended from the heavens, sweeping across the globe. I felt the seat beneath me, the wheel in my hands, every steel plate around me, all trembling violently in that moment. System diagnostic complete. Class 4 mech fortress. Tyrant awaiting your command. Time to work, big guy. I slammed the gear lever down, with the force to crush everything in my path, and charged toward the intersection. Up ahead an SUV let out a beastly roar. Its hood split open, forming a massive mouth, and tore a compact hatchback clean in half. Even more terrifying was the driver inside. He had not merged perfectly like I did. Half his body was fused into the warped dashboard. Screaming in agony, the mutated SUV seemed to treat him as a brain or nutrient source, forcibly hijacking his nervous system. Help me please, those cries echoed through every block. Most people in that first wave of mutation were either consumed by their own vehicles, or their minds shattered from the violent fusion process, turning them into mindless killing machines. I watched it all with cold eyes. Only those with the strongest willpower, or someone like me who came back, can perfectly control their mech. Then my radar blared a warning. A double-decker bus had morphed into a horrifying steel centipede with seats turned to limbs, its jaws gaping wide trying to swallow my whole truck. Facing this challenge, I did not even need any tactics. Released the brakes, floored the throttle. 1,450 tons of mass unleashed devastating force. My ram spike crushed the bus head into powder instantly. Then the massive mining tires rolled over mercilessly, grinding it into scrap metal. The kill was effortless. A system prompt appeared. Class 1 mutant eliminated. Bus type metal points acquired. Plus 50. The scene shifts to downtown intersection. Nick, my enemy from the past life, was piloting his Ferrari transformed humanoid mech. the Crimson Lightning, tearing through everything. This 13-foot-tall red mech, wielding a carbon fiber blade, was drunk on slaughtering the weak. Spotting my lumbering hull truck, Nick arrogantly launched a speed slash, trying to slice through my tires. Physics gave him a lesson. His prized carbon fiber high-frequency blade struck hard against my 8-inch thick military-grade blast armor. The blade shattered on impact. The recoil even blew apart his mech arm. Did not even need to use a weapon. I just nudged the steering wheel. My 13-foot diameter tire used rotational torque to drag him under. With a sickening crunch of metal, the once invincible Nick was flattened into a metal pancake. Class 1 mutant eliminated. Sports car type rare speed module fragment dropped. Before I could celebrate, the sky went dark. 3 steel griffins fused from passenger jets, dove down from the clouds. At the same time, excavator-type burrowers erupted from the ground, forming a combined assault. From land, sea and air facing this true beast wave, I finally pressed that red button. The rear cargo tarp flew open, revealing my ultimate weapon, twin 30mm autocannon turret. In this apocalypse, caliber is justice.